What is up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd shoot this video today. I know I'm in my car, but I figured I'd shoot this video, a really quick video on kind of a review slash my thoughts on Triple A's Triplemania that I just seen last night. And let me tell you, as far as events go, it was okay. It wasn't great. A lot of the matches were kind of thrown together. There was a lot of changes last minute. It just seemed kind of like it was just a regular basic pay-per-view. Like, it didn't seem really like, usually how Triplemania is. Like, it's kind of this huge over-the-top event. Like, it just kind of had like a meh, so what type feel. Kind of had like a really kind of regular, mundane kind of feel to it. Not like usually Triplemania usually does. I'll talk about some of the matches. So they had the Triplemania Cup, which I called totally. I knew once I seen Mr. Iguana enter into the ring, I knew he was going to win it. I figured he would be the one to actually win that matchup. I kind of figured it was really predictable. It was a decent matchup, though. Like every, like half a minute, you had a new luchador come in, and you win by pinfall over the top rope, that whole thing. And I mean, the matchup was good. It was good as far as like the whole battle Royal Rumble thing is concerned. It was decent, very predictable though, for sure. Shocker of the night, of course, NGD showed up at the very end of that matchup, and of course beat up Mr. Iguana and a few other people. I was really shocked about that NGD showed up. That was the big shocker of the night for me, for sure. What was that moment? I really couldn't believe it. That was kind of the big moment of the night, for sure. Another matchup, of course, was Andre versus Kenny Omega for the Mega World Heavyweight title. I was really surprised to see Ric Flair come out there. I was kind of shocked to see him kind of come out there, do a little bit of in-ring stuff, nothing really too major, but I was really shocked Kenny Omega actually won, which kind of really surprised me. I kind of figured I would call Andre to actually win it. Really surprised that he didn't. Really surprised that Kenny Omega actually retained and really won that, because usually what we usually see is kind of like somebody win the Mega World Heavyweight title at Triplemania, go a year without defending it at Triplemania the following year, and just losing it, and so on and so forth. So I was really surprised that Kenny Omega actually won the title. Really surprised on that one, for sure. Another surprise that Fabi Apache lost. I figured that Fabi Apache would win her match against Diana. I figured that Fabi Apache would win and take it. Good match, though. Could have been better. Pretty decent. Not too great. But, all in all, that matchup alone, the, women's champion versus women champions, I'd probably give it like a 4.5 out of 10. Another decent matchup was, of course, Psycho Clown versus Rey Scorpion. I called this matchup for sure another very predictable matchup. I kind of figured that Psycho Clown would win. This was definitely the best matchup of the night, I think, for sure. It was definitely a really bloody matchup, really great, really back and forth, which is your typical, Psycho Clown matchup that you see, where it's like very back and forth, very bloody, really great matchup. These two gave it their all, and that matchup I probably give it like a just the 10 out of 10, really. Like, it was just perfect lucha libre back and forth. Really great matchup, really great crowd pleaser. Couple moments there I thought actually Rey Scorpion would win, but obviously we seen Psycho Clown pull out the win in that one. Another decent matchup was, or kind of surprising matchup too, was the Lucha Brothers. They're the AAA Tag Team Champions. They, of course, put the titles on the line against Laredo Kid and Son of Viking, and Taurus and Brian Cage. I was surprised to see Brian Cage back in AAA. We haven't seen him there in quite a while, so I was kind of surprised to see him there. I kind of was calling Laredo Kid and Son of Viking, just because they're such a great tag team, and they've been tag team for quite a while. I kind of thought that they would actually pull the win, but surprisingly, the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix and, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon or Penta Junior, whatever you want to call them. I'm surprised that they actually ended up winning and defending their tag team titles successfully, for sure. That was definitely another surprise of the night. I mean, yeah, there was just pretty decent matchups. That was kind of the surprising matchup. The first matchup I thought was really retarded, where it was the AAA Marvel edition, where they had kind of like Venom and Spider-Man and like you know Captain America and versus each other, Cosmos or whatever the fuck. Like that one was kind of weird at the beginning. I was kind of like, that match kind of like set the stage and just kind of stunk a little bit. But I mean, other than that, all in all, like for the whole event, I probably give it like a 5 out of 10, just because I thought it was okay. The matches were decent, nothing really great. You had a couple surprises. Like I said, the real shocker was NGD showing up. That was kind of the big shocker of the night. I'm trying to think of if there was really anything else that was really worth mentioning, and I don't really think so. Oh yeah, sorry. You have La Impresa, who took on Cheeseman, Pagano, and God, I'm blanking on his name, Murderer Clown. That matchup was again really predictable. Actually, not predictable. No, that match I was surprised that Pagano, Cheeseman, and Murderer Clown actually lost that matchup. I was calling for them to actually win. So that matchup was actually a real surpriser as well. And I was really surprised that NGD joined La Impresa. Uh, I'm hoping that they kind of don't join them and they kind of like turn on them and go on their own. But that's, hopefully another, story or something, right? But yeah, I was really surprised about that matchup as well. That matchup was decent, not great, but decent. Pretty much very predictable. But like I said, I give the whole thing 5.5 out of 10. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's the video for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, no much, and we'll check you next one.